probably tell. The mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys, losers a week ago, trying to turn things around here. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Diggs with a good footwork. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Eagles' 47.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Williams. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Off the play fake, Prescott completes this one to Pickens. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Eagles.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
10 yards. That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. Down to the 22-yard line. Now a 2nd and 6.
22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jordan Davis. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Would you say that last week's performance by him wasn't been like in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They go play action with Hurts. This ball caught by Mechie. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40. Second down and 8.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with 4th down and 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He gets this one to Mechie. Well, that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
First down.
Throwing is Hurts. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Third down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
It's second and 8.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Jalen Hurts.
Mozzie Smith with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand. And a really good backhand.
It's a top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Cowboys offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
To throw is Prescott. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
A gain of 4. Brings up third and 4.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Fighting for... Oh, now he's swallowed up and taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And that one came close to hitting the big scoreboard up there as the fair catch is made inside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Play action. Here's Hurts. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with third and 11. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 11. Back to throw here. Right side, complete to Mechie. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott from the gun. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
This 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 27.
They'll set up to throw. This will be caught by Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Eagle 1st down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Oh, nice move. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break.
A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Eagles.
They'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Dallas Goedert. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Over the middle here to Brown. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And an Eagle first down.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Peyton Turner, such an athletic rusher, and you saw it on that stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Man open left side is Brown. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Carter breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught left side by Mechie. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this up across the 30-yard line. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
13 yards. First down, Eagles.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Buying time to his left. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Philadelphia.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end, over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
4th down and goal.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown to the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Eagle press. pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nakobe Dean in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. He gets this one to Mechie. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle to Smith. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. So Dak and the Cowboys down 9-3. 1:54 on the clock. The late fumble gives them unexpected new life as they come up 1st down. Here's Dak. Able to avoid him at the 40. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. That's complete to Lamb. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Number 1, Jalen Tolbert.
To throw, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Keeps him, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
That's another.
Now down. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 15.
Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. They got the dramatic score to tie the game here late 4th quarter. Now all eyes resting on the foot of one man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Your brother called me before the game. That's his guy in fantasy. He needs this one badly.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the touchdown and the ever-critical extra point. So it is a 1-point lead here in the final minute of action. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And that's going to be incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Dallas, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll have the short week ahead as they'll host their annual Thanksgiving Day game on Thursday. Meanwhile,